Welcome everyone. Today we're going to do a yoga and Pilates fusion. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're going to come to hands and knees. We're going to start with a nice little cat-cow. All right, so on your exhale, draw your abs in. You're going to round your spine up to the ceiling. Let your head hang down low. Take an inhale and then exhale. You extend your spine. Drop your belly down. Head and tailbone come up. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, go again. Round. Push the floor away. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, extend your spine. Hold for your inhale. And one more time, exhale, round, lifting your ribs up to the ceiling. Hang your head and breathe in. Exhale, drop your belly. Head and tailbone come up. And now we'll come to neutral. So scoop your abs in and push the floor away. We're going to go ahead and extend your right leg long and then the opposite arm. Slide them in. Now do the opposite arm leg. Exhale, reach. Inhale in. Exhale, reach. Inhale in. Draw your abs away from the floor as you reach. Exhale, extend. One more on each side. Reach. Bring it in. Reach. Last one, you guys, and bring it in. Okay, we're going to do a little rotation. Right arm's going to go under the left. Gently set your head, the outside of your temple, down on the ground. You can add this arm for a little twist. Watch your shoulders here. You don't want to jam them or push too far back with your arm. Just a nice gentle twist in your spine is what we're going for. It's not about the arm. Reach your sits bones long. So you create length in your spine. And breathe. Okay, let's bring your hands down and we're going to go to the other side. So you go a nice little twist. Left arm is down. Gentle rotation. Reach your sits bones long. It tends to want to side bend like that. Pull your right hip up. So you got to reach your right sits bone long. Big inhale. Lengthen on your exhale. Big inhale. Exhale, rotate a bit more. All right, lower your right hand down. Come back to all fours. All right, good. Now we're going to go ahead right down to your belly. Point your toes. We're going to do a little baby swan. So hands on the mat. Gently lift your nose or lengthen your spine and lift your head. And then lower back down. You want to use your glutes here. So you push the tops of your feet into the mat to go for a little bit of glute work and back down. A little higher. Inhale, chest rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, chest rise. This time, add your legs. Lift your legs. Inhale, chest is up. Exhale, legs go up. Focus on lifting right where the glutes meet the hamstring. Inhale. This is your swan. Exhale. Once more. One more swan. And exhale. Set your feet down. Extend your arms in front for a little swimming. Abs in. Glutes on, lift one arm and opposite leg. Exhale. Inhale, you can lower. Do the other arm leg. Exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Looking straight down at your mat. So you're not looking in front of you at the wall. So that will crank on your neck. So right down to the floor for 4. Abs pulled in. 3, 2, 1. Slide your hands in by your ribs. Okay, we're going to stretch that out into a nice little child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. You rest. It's like your hairline. You want to rest on the mat and extend your arms long and breathe. Big exhale. Sink into the mat. Sink into the floor. Big inhale. Same thing. Let your bones get heavy. Soften and melt the muscles around the bones. One more breath. Then on the next exhale, roll your spine like another cat back up to all fours. And now we'll go ahead and tuck your toes for a downward facing dog. Exhale, float your knees up, press through the finger pads and your knuckles. And we'll keep our knees bent slightly first, trying to reach a long spine. So it takes a few breaths to get that going. So reach your sits bones long. Press firmly through your hands. Then exhale. Maybe start to straighten the knees a little bit. But if you find that it makes you round your back, then don't press your heels all the way down. Or don't straighten your knees all the way yet. Exhale. You might get there as the class goes. But keep that nice long spine. One more time. Exhale, press your heels down. We're going to roll your spine here. Round it up to a plank. And then you can walk your toes back for a little leg lift. Exhale, right leg lifts. Inhale down. Left leg lifts. Inhale down. Exhale, alternating. Or you could just hold plank right here too. One more. All right, back to downward facing dog. We're going to take our right leg. We're going to lift it up high. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your knee to your chest. Just pause once you're there. Go again. Inhale. Work your glute. Get your glute and hamstring to lift your leg. It's not the foot. Oftentimes we'll try and get the foot up nice and high. It's your glute. This time, step through. All right. We're going to hold here for a moment. Root through your front foot. Strengthen that back leg and rise up to high lunge. Abs are pulled in. Big breath. Firm in your back leg. Arms up high, lifting your ribs up off of your pelvis. And we're going to open this up to a nice warrior two. Swing that arm down. Open up your back toes. Firm up your legs, hugging your muscles to your bone as you spiral up and lift away from the floor. We're going to reverse triangle. Flip your front palm to the ceiling. Straighten your front leg. Root your feet firmly to the mat as you go for a side bend. Right ribs pull away from your right hips without sinking into your left side. Stay active in your back leg. And go back to warrior two. All right, we're going to go ahead and come down to plank. Lift that back heel. Set both hands down. Step back to plank. Knees down. We're going to do a point your toes, a little chaturanga. So chest leads, elbows back. Slow. Keep your shoulders away from the ground. Go for a cobra here. And then tuck your toes and press back to downward facing dog. Press firmly through your finger pads and knuckles. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to chest. Lift your ribs up to the ceiling. Pause. Inhale, lift. Again, exhale, knee to chest. Abs in. Lots of belly work there. Inhale, lift. This time we'll step through. Pull your knee up. Foot goes down. Hold here. Lots of times you can bend the back knee to get up. It's hard to lift from here. So bend your back knee. Firm up your legs. Then you can rise up. Drawing your belly in. Firming up your back leg. Lifting your ribs up off of your pelvis. Good. We're going to go ahead to a warrior two right here. Open up the back foot. Nice and firm in your legs. Inhale. Stay strong in your warrior. Exhale. Lengthen your arms like you mean it. Reach long. Strong legs. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse triangle by straightening your front leg. Lift your ribs up off your pelvis. And then exhale, hands back to your mat. Step back to plank. Hold for your inhale. So you can go knees down or knees up. And we're going to go ahead. Another chaturanga, down to the mat. Shoulders away from the mat. Point your toes. Cobra. Lower back down. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Pause here. Bend your knees, lengthen your spine, and then straighten your knees. Right leg's going to go high. Inhale. High lunge again. Bring your knee to your chest and then set your foot down. Rise up with strong legs. Remember, you can bend your back knee and then straighten it once you're up. Open to warrior two. Firm legs. Drawing your legs in towards your pelvis. Side angle pose. So let's do forearm on your thigh. And that way we can really work on the rotation of your ribs to the ceiling. Don't take your hip back. Keep that hip nice and stable. And just rotate the ribs. Gaze to the ceiling underneath your arm as you get longer from fingertips to toes. We're going to reverse triangle once again, straightening your front leg. Watch your back hand doesn't push on the knee. It's either above or below. I'm going to go ahead and push into my thigh, increasing my side bend. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Chaturanga. This time. Full cobra. Down, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. We're going to round and go right to high lunge. Set your foot down. Firm up your legs. And then come on up. Abs in. Firm up your back leg by lifting your thigh to the ceiling. That might send you forward a little bit more. That's okay as long as your abs are in. So you don't want to be collapsed here. We'll open up to a nice warrior two. Side angle pose. Place your arm down onto your thigh. Firmly root through the outer edge of your right foot. Then you can extend your fingers long through your top arm, and then you can exhale, start to rotate a little more. Inhale, widen across your ribs. Exhale to twist. One more breath. Exhale, rotate. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, rise back up to reverse triangle without collapsing in your right side body. Lift through your left side. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Hold here for an inhale. Then exhale, you can go all the way down to your belly. Tuck your toes. Come up to forearms for Sphinx pose. So Sphinx pose is drawing your forearms towards you, isometrically pulling in towards your hips with your arms. It opens up your chest, your stomach, your psoas. Big stretch for your psoas. And breathe. We're going to go right into single leg kick. So now, draw your abs in more. Coming out of the yoga Sphinx pose and into the Pilates single leg kick. Your right leg's going to do two little kicks. Then you're going to lift your thigh slightly off the ground. Point your leg and set it down. Left leg, two little beats. And then inhale, straighten and repeat. Exhale, exhale, inhale, reach. Exhale, exhale, thigh lifts just a hair off the ground. A lot of work in your hamstring. Only lift your thigh if you can do it without lifting your pelvis. Just the leg. Eyes are forward. One more. And lower your chest down. Turn your head so one cheek's on the mat. Bend your knees. Do a little windshield wiper with your legs. Toes side to side. Deep breath in and out. and back to center. Okay, go ahead, straighten your legs. We'll do a little flights. Bring your arms by your hips, palms down, abs in. Exhale, lengthen your spine, float your arms, float your thighs and your head up off the mat. Pause while you're looking straight down at the mat. Turn your head the other way and rest down. Inhale, abs in. Lengthen and reach. Turn your head and lower. Exhale, rise. Really, we're lengthening. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. Inhale, lower. Hamstring and glute, upper back. Two more. And down. And one more. And rest. Now, child's pose. Hands on the mat. Push back up so you're sitting back towards your heels again. Arms extend long. And release. Nice full breaths. Inhale to fill your lungs. Exhale to get heavy. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, stretching out your right side body. Then we'll walk your hands over to the right side of your mat, stretching out your left side body. Bring your hands back to center. Slowly roll your spine back up to all fours, and then go ahead and have a seat. Swing the legs around in front of you with knees bent. Grab your hamstrings, the back of your thighs. Draw your abs in and roll back slowly, where you're lifting your abs as opposed to just sinking. You want to avoid sinking at all costs to protect the discs in your back. So you squeeze your sandwich, meaning the front and the back. Squeeze your center. Draw in and curl back. Very active exercise. This is not passive, not relaxing. Exhale, scoop and roll. This time stay here. Exhale to lift one leg, parallel leg, shin to the ceiling, and then lift the other one. We're going to take the hands off. We're going to open to a boat pose. Here we go. Extend your legs long, lower, and hold for 3, 2. Come back to sitting. 1. You can go ahead and do a little curl forward and stack your spine up. Legs go wide. We're going to do a little rotation. Heels press into the mat. Arms out wide. Exhale, slow twists one way. Eyes follow. Inhale to center. Slow twist the other way. Inhale to center. 2 more. 1 more. Back to center. Legs together. 1 more boat pose. Roll back. Lift one leg. If you want, you can go right back to the bent knee version and just hold this. Right? The next option would be to open all the way for 3, 2, you're almost there. 1, slowly rest down onto the mat. You did it, you guys. Good job. Woo, very good work. We're going to rest here for a moment. Open the palms to the ceiling for a little shavasana. Woo. And let your head be heavy. Deep breath in. Exhale, close your eyes. Let your weight of your arms be heavy. Your upper arm and your hands. Soften across the front of your hips. Let your thigh bone get weighted and heavy. Now your lower leg. And now your heels. Take a couple more breaths here. Slowly open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to curl into a ball onto one side, and we'll pause once we're there. Rest your forehead, rest your body. Feel the weight of your body heavy into the earth. And then use your hands to push yourself up to sitting. Oh my, that was a good workout. Thank you guys for joining me today in your practice, and I will see you next time.